Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Detroit Lions.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Ford Field. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
A gain of 4 brings up.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 46 yards. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals stopping.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Jamar Chase, 72 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle, pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Goff now looks to throw. And that would be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 37 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught by Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Big 13. Big 13.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chase Brown, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And And we are tied at 14.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of rules in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw. Goff. Throw to St. Brown. Complete on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have moved out in front. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10.
Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. Now a 2nd and 6.
Now it's Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. He will find his man Chase complete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 36-yard line.
11.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And this is going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
18, 11, MT.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Gun.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Burrow looking to pass.
First down, Cincinnati.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Once you get to the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Huge play for the defense. What a turn of events. They get the fumble return for a touchdown, the last play of the first half.
And how about the defense providing a score, amping up not just themselves, but the entire team as they head into the locker room.
And does that change the locker room speech at half?
There shouldn't be much of a speech necessary now. They got things going their way.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, this just seemed to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they're thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll locate his running back open downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Burrow will throw.
And the Bengals.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
That has been the dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. They'll get this down to the 38.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Value three.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Gibbs straight ahead. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Quick toss by Goff is complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Lions 42.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
46-yard line.
11. Stop.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
After he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
11 mighty. Stop.
To throw once more on second and 10. Burrow. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To the air again, Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Lions 17-yard line.
11 Thomas.
They'll look to throw again.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Chase Brown.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
12.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Hand off now to Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it.
And got his man complete. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jameson Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bengals first down.
Here we go.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now it's Burrow.
Cincinnati.
That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an...
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so right. It's one album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And inches at the 19-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So that wipes away a big play on the penalty for illegal touching on the outside.
And that's one as a receiver where a lot of times you don't even realize that you've even done it. But just one foot goes over the chalk, and you're the first to touch it when you come back in. That's going to be a penalty.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Out of the gun, Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
1st and 10 at the 36.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First down. First and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
We go tonight. Hey, 20. Hey, Shell.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs again. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
For the point after.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 180.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 44 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls in.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Look at the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Into space at the 45. And finally brought down at the 38. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number 1, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time,
that will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A two-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he spins through. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen when the defense is thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Look at the juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the
Here we go.
39-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 38 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And a rain slow materializing there as they'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Goff now looks to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11 MT, 11 MT. Right, 80, 11 MT, 11 MT. Twelve.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11.
Burrow will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Looking deep here for Chase. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Go defense, one stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2 for 66.
Here's Goff. He's going to wind up and air it out. Touchdown, Detroit.
Blocked right.
44 yards.
And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think it might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying